All right. First and foremost, we give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. A peace and salutation to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. All right. We're gonna come in with another sit down. Entitled is gonna be Esau doesn't hate you for the color of your skin. All right, because you ask an average Israelite, oh, why was segregation, or why did we go into slavery, or why does white people hate black people? And the number one answer is what? Oh, because the color of your skin. Racism began for the color of your skin. No, it's not like that, man. It was a curse brought upon the serpent, man. When Yahweh Shah came and spoke to the serpent and Adam and Eve for the eating of that fruit, that's where the Lord separated Jacob and Esau, which is the so-called Israelites and the so-called white people. All right, that's the separation. All right, Esau doesn't hate you from the color of your skin, man. That's the most ignorant thing you can think of. Another person hating another person because of their skin color. That's not why Esau hates us, man. Esau hates the so-called Israelites. Esau hates the Israelites because it was prophesied, man. All right, go ahead with the Genesis one.
This is Genesis 3:15.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "And I will put enmity between thee and the woman."
Which enmity is just basically evil or something that you call your enemy. All right, separation. Go ahead.
"And between thy seed and her seed."
It was just the her is talking about Israel, just like it says in Isaiah. It says, "Well, I reckon Israel as a comely and delicate woman." So that her is talking about Israel. All right, and then it says thy seed is talking about the serpent, which we know through the spirit is talking about Esau. All right, go ahead.
"It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel."
So this is basically talking about we're constantly going back and forth with each other, man. That's why we wrestle within the womb. You get that in Genesis 25. That's why we're constantly fighting between in the womb, man. Just to show that we are two separate nations and we're never gonna be at peace with each other, man. Not because of our skin color. Even if Esau came out dark skinned, we would still hate each other. All right. It just so happens that he that when he was Cain, he did what he did to get that mark put upon him. But Esau doesn't hate you because you're a so-called darker complexion now. If you think about it, every other nation is a dark complexion. East Indians are dark. Africans, they're really dark. The Hawaiians, they're dark. Why does Esau hate them as much as he hates the black people and the Latino and Native American people? It's because it's spiritual. All right? Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 25, verse. I'm start at 22. I'm start at 24. It said, "And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled,"
What you talking about, Rebecca? Go ahead.
"there were twins in her womb."
So there's just twins. These two little boys. Go ahead.
"And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment."
Can you go up to where it says they wrestled and she asked the Lord, "Why am I thus?" I believe that's 19.
Yes. 1, 2,
22.
Yeah. This is Genesis 25 and 22. It said, "And the children struggled together within her."
So they were fighting while they were still in Rebecca's womb, man. Right. They were giving her cramps. They were like really going at it, So she had to go up and pray to the Lord. Go ahead.
But she didn't understand what was happening.
Right. Yeah.
She didn't know. She probably thought that something was wrong with the kids or anything, man. Exactly. She didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
All she felt was the rumbling and it, whatever came with it, man.
That constant war. Go ahead.
It said the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?"
Right. If I was meant to be pregnant, why it doesn't feel like I'm finna have a miscarriage, or why am I going through this heavy burden of pain? If I'm supposed to be pregnant, if the Lord was supposed to have this happen, why am I going through this tremendous pain and suffering? Why does it feel like the kids are going to be a miscarriage? Because they were fighting, they were going back and forth, just to show that it was a war between both the kids, man. Right. And what the Lord say to them?
Right now, even when a woman going pregnant and the baby just get to moving and hurt. Yep. So you got to think about two babies moving at the same time, but in a struggle with each other.
Yeah.
So she couldn't understand that. Go ahead, bro.
They were struggling so much that she had to pray to the Lord, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't just no regular baby kicking. They like, ooh, no, they were struggling and causing her stress. You know, that she had to go to Yahweh like bro just brung out. Like, look, why is this happening to me? You said I was gonna have these kids, so why is this happening?
All right.
Okay. It said, "And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb."
Yep.
It said, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
See, so two separate people in two different nations are in thy womb, all right? One Israel and one Esau, all right? These are the nations. That's why they were struggling together, dark and evil, good and evil, bad and good. You know, these are what Esau and Israel represents, man. Israel being the good and Esau being the evil. Go ahead.
It said, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Which is Israel way stronger than the Esau, man. We're what, spiritually, mentally, and physically, man. We outclass Esau, man.
Right,
and that's another reason why he hates us, because we have the blessing, we have the strength to combat him, man. Just like
just like like bro was going into, man. We physically, you could just tell Esau's a cornball, man. Like the way they move, the way they walk, it's corny, man. Jake got a natural, like, I don't want to use this word, but natural swag to himself, man. Like he knows how to maneuver through different situations.
That's right. That's right. We the salt, man. Hey, it don't matter what Jake do, man. He be the best at it, man.
That's right, man.
We go over, and we conquer anything, man. We conquer anything, any sports, any type. There's nothing that Jake can't do, man. That Esau has done, man. We did it and done it better.
Actually, Esau copies everything off of Jake. All their ideas, everything that they got it from so-called Jake, man. Right. Somewhere through history, man. Their lineage is to steal, kill. They're the devil that the Bible talks about, man. That's right. They are the ones that said the devil comes but to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's all they've ever done.
That's right, bro.
Let me bring this up, since you said they take everything from Jake. This is Ephesians. I got it. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 28. It says, "Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands that which is good, and he may have to give to him that needeth." All right, and that's talking about Esau, man. Because he stole everything that you see today, man. That's right. The land, the music, everything that you see. A so-called black man created the iPhone, man. But they give credit to who? Steve Jobs and other CEOs, man.
Everything good on the earth Jake created, man.
Right.
All right. All the good things that Jake created in slavery, man, we couldn't take no ownership of.
Exactly.
Because Esau had us in captivity, man. So he put his name on it, man.
That's why they came with that term patent.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can steal your idea.
That's right.
Or you wasn't patented.
Right.
But I invented it, but you didn't patent it. So that's Esau's trickery, man. That's one of his devices to keep Jake down, man. That's how they've been doing that since the beginning of time, man. Stealing everything that they got from Jake, man. But this war that was talking about in the scriptures, man.
Yeah, man. That's why if you brothers know about what's it, Dragon Ball Z, that's why Frieza was mad at Goku, man. Even though Goku showed mercy and said, "No, you can go here," Frieza just couldn't fathom about somebody being way stronger than him living upon in the galaxy, man. That's why he still wanted to kill him after Goku gave him his energy, because he couldn't think. It blew his mind that knowing somebody was in the galaxy stronger than him. That's where he made that final blast trying to kill Goku when he left, because he couldn't handle somebody being stronger and better than him. Which all his life he thought he was the best. He thought he was the number one. But knowing that, and on top of that, the Saiyans were looked down upon, man. Right. People always look down upon the Saiyans. They thought they were just filthy monkeys, which is symbolic to Israel, man. Everybody, just look at all Frieza sportsmen, the Ginyu Force, and all. They all look down upon the Saiyans, man.
Right. You remember even one time. Vegeta was fighting Frieza, man. He tried to destroy the whole earth because he couldn't beat him. Just like how Esau do, man. They destroyed the whole earth, man. Because they done everything they could to try to break us, man, and they couldn't, man.
Yeah, okay.
They've done everything to try to break us,
right.
man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
All right. This says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, so it says the elder shall serve the younger, all right? Now, Esau is the elder because he came out first, all right? Now, is he serving Jacob? No, because you got in second Ezra, it says what? Esau is the beginning of the world. I'm slacking. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it, all right? So our kingdom is going to translate on the downfall of this kingdom, man. That's why we are so urgent to get about this place, man. So we can rule, so we can have the galaxies and forever and ever. Just like Daniel says, man. It says what? The saints of the kingdom shall take the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever, man. That's what we're waiting for. All right. I think that was it today. And that was it today. Wasn't he with the Romans?
Yeah.
Because Esau think he was innocent. Esau think it was like, oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing to deserve this and that. But it was already preordained. It was already preordained. Everything was preordained through the Most High, man.
That's right, man.
Go ahead. With Romans.
This is Romans 9 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
It says, for the children being not yet born,
Mm-hmm.
neither having done any good or evil.
See, so the kids haven't even been born yet. They haven't even committed no sins, anything at all. You know, and this was in Israel, was just not coming, you know, into play, man. So they haven't did anything that even worthy of punishment or rewards. Go ahead.
The purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand.
Go ahead.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
Right, which is Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
It says, and it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Which we just read in Genesis. Go ahead.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
See, Jacob have I loved. So this is the Lord saying, I've loved Jacob, and they not even being born yet. And what did he do to Esau?
He says, but Esau have I hated.
See, so the Lord hated Esau and he loved Jacob. And that's another thing, because Esau, he tries to get that birthright that he clearly sold back, man. He's mad because the Lord chose us. Just like when Cain and Abel gave the sacrifice, and Cain brought fruits and vegetables, and Abel brought meats. You know, and the Lord and the Lord took Abel's sacrifice, and he didn't take Cain's, and Cain got mad and slew his brother. The same thing, man. Esau tried to do the same exact thing. That's why through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we know Cain and Abel was representations of Esau and Jacob, man. Because when they came back in the same flesh, Esau tried to do the same thing. He waited till his father was gonna die to kill Jacob, man. You know, because he hated him, because one, he had that salt, he had that flavor. Two is because he had the birthright now, and the Lord loved him way more, man.
That's right.
And Esau knew that. You know. Go ahead.
Because it says, so what shall we say then? Is there righteousness with unrighteousness? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
Right. Is the Lord wicked for loving Jacob and hating Esau? Go ahead.
Yahweh forbid.
That means hell no, he not. Go ahead.
It says, for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
Which means the Lord do whatever he wants to. Baba Kushak, can you get on Psalms 115 and 115 and 9, I believe. Read 9 and see what 9 say. Eight three. Slacking. It's 115 and 3. You know? So basically, know there's no unrighteousness with the Lord, man. The Lord has mercy on who he wants to have mercy. The Lord do what he wants to do, man. Why? Because he's Yahweh Shem Yahshua. He is. He's the power. All right? Baba Kushak?
Psalm 115 and 3. It says, but our Yahweh is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased.
Right, man. So whatever is pleasing to the Lord, he's going to do, man. All right? He's Yahweh Shem Yahshua. He's the one to create everything, man. You know, so anything that he wants is going to go that way. All right? So if he wants to have mercy on one people and not have mercy on the other, hey, let it be so. You know? Go ahead. Romans.
It says, for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Go ahead.
It says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth.
Go ahead.
But of Yahweh.
Right. Go ahead.
That showeth mercy. It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose I have raised up thee.
See, even for that very purpose I have raised up thee. So the Lord raised up Pharaoh. The Lord put Pharaoh in that perfect position to do what? Go ahead.
Even for this same purpose I have raised up thee, that I might show my power.
See, so the Lord might show his power. So it was not about what Pharaoh wanted. He could have raised up anybody else, but he raised up Pharaoh to what? So the Lord could show his power and destroy Pharaoh. Just like he's doing Esau, man. He's raising up Esau. He's putting up Esau in his high esteem just to overthrow him, man. Just to not Baba Kushak, can you get Ecclesiastes 7 and 27, I believe.
I'm gonna get 21.
Tom, if you have something, go ahead.
This is I'm gonna jump down a few scriptures in this Romans down to 21. It says have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another to dishonor. So he made Israel for honor and Esau for dishonor, man. And it says, what if Yahweh willing to show his wrath to make his power known and do it with much long suffering the vessel of wrath fine for destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessel of mercy which he had afore prepared unto glory. So out of one lump, man, the Lord can do what he want to do. Is pretty much what he's saying, man. He made Esau for destruction, and he made Israel for an everlasting kingdom, man. Because we're his people, man.
Huh.
You can't get mad at them. That's why he said, do the potter have power over the clay? Mm-hmm. How you gonna tell your creator what to do with what he created, man? Just like if you bake a cake, you create this cake. If you want to throw it in the garbage, you can throw it in the garbage because it's yours. And you won't think nothing of it, man. Be like, oh man, I don't want this no more. Why? Because it's yours, man. That's the same thing Yahweh has done, man. He picked us to be those righteous people, and he picked Esau to be that son of perdition, man. To destroy, to show his power, man. His true power. All right?
Yep, exactly. Can you get Job from 130? You know, and it's I mean, you look at it bottom of like perfect example with the cake. I mean, look at it with your kids too. You created you had your kids and everything. Your kid gonna come out the womb saying, "Daddy, don't hold me like this," or "Daddy, what you talking about? You stupid. Don't do this to me." You gonna look at your kids like, "No, mother," you know. You gonna look at your kids like,
"What's that they hit?"
Right, exactly, man.
And you gonna kick them out your house, man.
Yep,
right.
Exactly. Ooh, kick you out the house.
It's good, bro.
Right.
You got to get up out of here. I don't even want you no more. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. You gonna look at your kids like, man, who is you, man? That's hey. In Deuteronomy says what? Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. That's us, man. You know, we rebelled against the Lord, man. So the Lord did what? Hosea 1 and 11. You know, lo I mean, for you are not my people no more, man. Right, the Lord kicked us out of this house, man.
That's right.
You know, bro. Now we need Yahweh Shah to come and redeem us back to the Lord, man. You know, to come buy us back to the Lord, man. You know, but there's nothing you can. I mean, whatever the Lord does, man, that's the way it's gonna happen, man. You know,
that's right, man. We got no power over Yahweh Shah, man. He gonna do like we his toys, man.
Yeah.
Like he gonna put this here to do this, and he gonna put us here to do it. He got different people to do different things, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Colossians 1:16. It says, "For by him were all things created."
That's right, man.
That are in heaven, that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thorns or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him.
All things were created by him and for him, man. He make these people act. He's making these people kill, man. Right. He's making these people do whatever he want to do. He's created Esau for destruction, man, to show us how not to live, man.
Right.
But Jake always want to. They follow wickedness so much, man, that hey, that's why the 2/3 gonna be destroyed, man. And I understand that now.
That's right. The Lord made Esau, man. So hey, the Lord knew he was gonna go off, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. The Lord made Esau is really like a smack in Israel's face. Somebody so weak got rulership over you, man.
That's right.
Because you couldn't follow my commandments, man.
Yep. That's right, man. Right.
Because they are a weak nation, man.
They are, man.
Yep,
what's that scripture that say? People be looking at. Is this the man that you have?
Isaiah 14. Kind. Yeah. Is this the man that you have made, shaped to shake kingdoms?
That's right.
You know.
What 14?
Isaiah 14 and top 14.
I got this Job, man.
Con. Job 21 and 21:30. Kind.
Read that.
Get the precepts you called and then because I want to link that up with the Ecclesiastes. 14. 16. Yep, 16.
It's Isaiah 14 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee."
Mm-hmm. Which narrowly means to gaze or to look at something with astonishment, like, oh, something, was wonderful. Go ahead.
And, and look upon thee and consider thee,
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?"
That's right, man. We're gonna be looking at Esau like this because we know Esau's a weak nation, man. But they got the whole world shaking right now,
That's
man,
right, man.
because of their military might, and their laws that they got going on, man. Jakes don't want to go to jail for this and that, man. Jake know they're gonna get more time than what Esau do, so we back up, man. We get scared and timid, man.
That's right, man. Hey, and Jake always been like that, even in the days of Pharaoh, man. Hey, Jake wanted to go back and be up on the rulership, man. It's got to be better than this. They want to lead back, man.
But so Esau got this world trembling, bro. That's
right,
a good
bro.
point, though. Esau got this world trembling, man. But we're gonna look at them like, is this? We already pretty much looking at them now. Like, man, when the Lord unleashed us on you, man, it's gonna be over with, man. It's gonna be over with, man.
That's right.
So a lot of people just holding back to the Lord and say, okay, and then and then it's over with, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I know. I've seen a lot of them devils I want to make it.
Yeah.
Oh
man. Let's go on.
Right, man.
Kind of, yeah.
Joe.
The Ecclesiastes. Yep. 7 and 3. Well, no. Let me see. It was 7 and.
Yeah. So we got to be more on point when it comes to Esau, man. The script says we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know what Esau is doing to us now, man. And it ain't because of our skin color, like the brother just said, man. It's just a perpetual hatred that they got for us, man. Yahweh Bashim Hawashai has set it up that way for them to hate us. All right?
Go ahead.
It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 15. It says, "All things have I seen in the days of my vanity."
Mm-hmm. So basically, right now, Lord has. That's what I was coming to. Lord has Esau ruling, but just like we read in Romans, Lord's building Esau's a plague up. So building Esau's life up, so when he can destroy them, it just be that much more epic, like he did Pharaoh, man. Everybody heard Pharaoh. If you read in the book of Judges, man, everybody's like, yeah, I've heard of what your God did into Pharaoh. Lord magnified his name tremendously when he killed Pharaoh, man. Just like he's gonna do with Esau, man. Go ahead.
It says, "All things I have seen in the days of all things have I seen in the days of my vanity. Mm-hmm. There is a just man that perceiveth in his righteousness."
Perish. Yeah. It says it's a just man that perished in his righteousness, man. So basically, a man of Yahweh Bashim Yashar, it might seem like he's catching a lot of hell and he's constantly being tested, and perishing, man. But that's because he's that's because he's doing the work, man. That's bearing his cross, all right? But what happened to the wicked? Go ahead.
A just man that perished in his righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life.
See, so there's a wicked man that prolongs his life, man. Just because America's not being destroyed, as you see right now, doesn't mean it's not constantly going down. Well,
this is Job 21 and 30. It said that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
See, so that wicked man is reserved to the day of destruction. That's what the Lord is looking for, man. So when he comes back, he can destroy this, man. Just like Elder Damash said, man. If Esau get all killed, you start killing Esau now. When the days of evil come, when Yahweh Bashim Yashar come back, who's gonna be left? What's blood gonna be left for him, man? Mm-hmm. As many people as on this earth, that's mean death is gonna happen, man. The Lord's want a tremendous amount of blood shed on this wicked day that's coming, man.
He's gonna show out, man.
Yeah, he wants to show out. Just like you in high school and you've been getting bullied from freshman to sophomore to junior, and then you're a senior now, and it's the last day of senior, and he pushed you to where you just think like, I can't take this. I'm gonna fight this nigga. You think you're just gonna beat him up for a look? No, you're gonna let all that anger out you had ever since a freshman, man. Right, man. You're gonna be like, motherfucker, yeah, man. And this for doing your sophomore year, and this for doing, you're gonna let all that shit. That's like how y'all Bashim Yashar is gonna be, man. Yeah. One more scripture before we close up.
I'm gonna finish this and then
Go ahead.
This is it said that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, that they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
Yeah, to the day of wrath, man, which is Joel the 3rd chapter, man. The day of darkness, day of gloom, and thick darkness, man. All right. It came right to mind. Ezekiel 37, and get the last 2 verses.
You said Ezekiel 37.
Just to show the separation between Israel and the heathens, man. You know. Oh, Amos 1:11. Get that right now, then we get that.
It's Amos 1:11. It says, "Thus say the Lord, for the 3 transgressions of Edom, and for the 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof."
Right. So Esau has a punishment coming to him. Go ahead.
Because he did pursue his brother.
That was just like I meant to say. Yeah, I meant to say he has a punishment coming for him. And is it because his skin color is the way it is? No, it's because he did what?
He did pursue his brother with the sword.
That's why he has a punishment, man. It doesn't have nothing to do about your skin color. All right, go ahead.
And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear
Perpetuously. Yeah, which means forever, like ongoing, man. You know, he never showed Jacob no mercy, man. Never. So the Lord's not gonna show you no mercy, man, when it's coming, man. You know, and did he show Jacob no mercy because what? Jacob supplanted him out of his birthright, man. That's why he was mad at Jacob. Right. All right, he wasn't mad at Jacob because Jacob was darker than him, stronger than him. He wasn't mad at Jacob because of that. That probably had something to do with it, but you know, he was really mad because he supplanted out his birthright, man. That's why so-called white man hates black people, man, and the Israelites, all right, and so-called Latinos and Native Americans. That's why Esau hates us, because we have the birthright, we have the Lord's love, we have the Lord's blessing, we are the Lord's people, all right. That was it today. It's a little bit more. Go ahead.
It says that he kept his wrath forever.
Yeah, he kept his wrath forever, man. Which means he still has it to this day.
That's right.
Esau, the white man still has that wrath today.
That's right, bro.
You know, and he shows you his wrath daily. If you can't see his wrath, man, you should just go kill yourself, man. All right. If you can't see the so-called white man hates the Israelites, man. If you can't see that clear as day, man. Hey, man. I don't have nothing else to say.
Hey, most people lost in the sauce though.
Yeah,
they can't see. They love Esau, like G-Man.
Yeah, oh, bro.
He love Esau, man.
Yep. Yeah.
They blinded, but the Lord has blinded most of these people, man. Because He said 2/3 got to be destroyed. Yeah. So them 2/3 got to be destroyed, man.
Yep. Them 2/3 are John 8:44, man. You are your father, the devil, man.
That's right.
You know, those are the 2/3 of Israel, man. So they got to just like it says in I can't think of the scripture, but just like it says, if you should receive a prophet in a prophet's name, you shall receive a prophet's reward. Same thing with wicked. If you receive the wicked in his name, you're gonna receive the wicked reward. So just like our people, man, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be gonna punish, man.
Right, man.
You're gonna get destroyed right along with these so-called Edomites, man. I mean so-called white people, all right, who biblically are Edomites, who biblically are Esau. All right, go ahead, get that and we can finish up.
37.
37 and the last 2 verses.
27. It says, My tabernacle also shall be with, this is Ezekiel 37 and 27. It said, my tabernacle also shall be with them. Yea, I will be their power, and they shall be my people.
So what people is this talking about? Go ahead.
It said, and the heathen shall know that I the Lord do sanctify Israel.
So wait a minute, let's go back to that. It says the heathen shall know. So that's separation right there.
Right.
So let's say this is the heathen, this is Israel. It says the heathen shall know that my what?
It said, the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel.
Separate, which word sanctify means separate Israel from what?
It said, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
See, so his sanctuary, which means his dwelling place, his house, should be in the midst of Israel forevermore. So that's separation right there from the heathens, which Esau is included to the heathens, from Israel, man. That's another reason why the heathens, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Hamites, the Japhites, hates Israel too, man. Right. You know, it's just not just Esau, it's all the other nations, man. They hate Israel because the Lord sanctified, the Lord separate these people from them. All right, man. That's how you can clearly see who's an Israelite and who's a heathen, man. Right. The so-called Chinese and Japanese and the Africans and them Russians, they're all accepted in this world, man. But you look at the so-called Negroes and the Latinos and the Native Americans, everybody looks down upon them, man. They think the Latinos are just made for working, nothing else. Go back to your country and shit like that. The Native Americans, they just think they're should be on some reservations and some bums. And the Negroes, the list can go on and on about them, you know. So they look at they look at us like we're nothing, man.
Right.
Just like they did just like we said, man. Just like they did the Saiyans, man. You know. What happened at the end, man? They became gods.
Right, man.
You know. So this is why Esau hates you. This is why the other nations hate you. It's not because of your skin color. It's not because you look different. You know, it's
right,
because
bro.
it was prophesied in the scriptures that it was going to be like that, man. We were going to be called a byword, all right? And the Lord separated us from these heathens, man.
That's
and
right.
rightly so, man, because I don't want to be next to no heathens, man. They're beneath us, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, bro.
That's right, bro.
You go to anything else?
That's
it. Come on, go ahead. No. I was saying.
Just to back you into why they was hating on this, Joel 2:27, it says that ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
Ooh.
and that I am the Lord your power,
Your power. Go ahead.
and none else.
And none else. So the Lord chose us, and the heathens know that, man. How do they know that? Bible Kushak, can you give me Psalms the 83rd chapter?
Just that.
You know, this is, and they know that. They know we're the Lord's people. That's why they hate us. It's just like you know something. You. It's just like that. I hate to say this, but it's the only thing I think of. It's just like that when you were in high school and that light-skinned guy getting all the girls and all the dudes hating on him. Like he like, what everybody hate me for? You know, it's because you was like, man, but you're getting all the girls. You know, we hate that. You know, that's Israel, man. Israel don't know why everybody hated him. It's because you're the Lord's. You're the Lord's elect. It says what if the world loved you? No, it's gonna love its own. But the Lord's if you're of Yahweh Bashim Yashar is gonna hate you. All right. Come on, go ahead.
Which one you want to start?
Where it says name of Israel 3.
It said, this is Psalms 83:3. It said, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
See, it said, let us come and let us cut them off from being Israel. Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right. So if we go to a Latino and we say who are Israelites, he doesn't even think of it himself. If we go to the Native American saying who are Israelites, he doesn't think of himself. If we go to the Negroes of America or the West Indians, we say who are the Israelites, they don't think of themselves. All right. They're thinking of fake Jews over there, man. That's the first thing that pop in their head. All right. So the name of Israel should no more be in their remembrance, man. It also goes to that Jeremiah 17:9. Where it says what? It says the Lord shall thou even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage, man. All right. So Israel's not in our thoughts no more, man. When we think of Israel, we don't think about us as ourselves, man. Us in the know we do now, but when we back in the world, we didn't think of Israel. Yeah, that's the motherfuckers in Israel, right?
The little things.
Yeah, with the little things on it. You know, that's what we thought, man. You know.
Sending God to save you.
And then if you keep going into that scripture, man, it talks about what matter of fact, read it. Let's see who's number 1 on there.
This says the verse 6 is the tabernacle of Edom.
Of Edom, so they're the head one. They're the head one that try to separate us from the Lord, man. You know, and then and through all of them, it's what the so-called Chinese, Japanese, Africans, and all of them. They fall right into it, man. You know. So these other nations, man, hates us, man, and they don't want us to be the people of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua.
That's right.
Knowing that's exactly who we're going to be if we come back into this knowledge, man.
That's right.
All right. And with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh
Bashim Yahshua. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honor. And peace and salutation to you brothers is out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. All right. With that, shalom.
Shalom.
Just press F10. Yeah.